Hello everyone, Burning Ember here, and today I'm going to do my tutorial on the ASL alphabet. Before we begin, be sure to like, comment, and subscribe to get more content, and stay tuned for my future videos. Also, be sure to click my link in the description below to take you to my Patreon where you can find even more content. Um, but in the meantime, let's go ahead and get started. Alright, so starting with the letter A, you're gonna make a fist. But your thumb is going to be out on the side like this. Not to be confused with S, because S has a similar hand shape. B, you take your flat dominant hand, and you place your thumb against the inside of your palm like this. For C, you just take your curved hand, hold it out to the side. Very simple. D, you're going to extend your index finger, and then you're going to place the other three fingers on the tip of your thumb, making a hole. E, you're going to place the tips of your four fingers against the top of your palm, and then you're going to place your thumb also kind of on the palm facing inside, but on the side of it still. For the letter F, it looks like the OK sign, except the fingers are not extended. So for the F, you're going to touch your index finger to the tip of your thumb, and then you're going to hold your three fingers out, have them extended, but don't spread them out because otherwise that looks like the OK sign. For G, you're going to hold your index finger and thumb out to the side like this, and you got to make sure there's some space between them, and not to be confused with Q either. Yeah, some of the letters do look the same, so I will be sure to take note of that as we go. For letter H, we're going to take our index finger and middle fingers and hold them out like this to where the inside of the fingers is facing the signer. For letter I, you just hold your pinky up like this. Make sure your thumb is right here against your closed fingers. Now for the letter J, you just take your I hand and make a swooping motion like this. All right. For K, you're going to hold up your, almost like you're making the number 2, but you're going to hold it out with the inside of your hand facing out like this, and you're going to put your thumb between the index finger and the middle finger here. And sometimes the middle finger is just slightly extended forward, but it really just depends. For L, we have the dominant hand with the index finger up and the L facing, and the thumb facing the left. But it can also be done with this hand. It's hard to tell which one is right, but if you hold this one out to the audience, it's going to look like the correct L. This one, it only looks like the correct L to the signer because the back of the hand is facing us. Anyway, for M, we're going to close our three fingers over our thumb, and you can kind of see it there. Oh. And for N, it's very similar, except you take away one finger, and it's going to be your thumb under two fingers. For O, you just make a hole with your hand. It's very simple. You just take your four fingers and press them against your thumb. For P, it's similar to K, except it's facing downwards like this, and the middle finger is actually a little more extended to us. Okay, for letter R, you're just crossing fingers like you're praying and wishing for something to go right. For letter S, now this is what I was talking about with the letter A and S. Letter S has your fingers closed together, but the thumb is over your fist. It's like you're holding up a fist. So A, S, A, S, A, S, L. All right, for T, it's similar to N and M, except you hold your thumb between your index and middle fingers like so. Again. All right, for U, you just hold your index and middle fingers straight up. For V, you just split those fingers up. For W, you hold your third finger up. It's almost, well, no, I can't say that's the number 3 because that looks totally different. Anyway, W. For X, you're kind of crooking your finger like this while you're holding the rest of your hand in its fist. For Y, you just hold out your thumb and your pinky. Make sure they're far away from each other as possible. And for Z, you just take your finger and draw it like this. I hope that looked right for y'all. because I'm trying to draw it backwards. Anyway, because it should be like this, but because I'm doing it backwards. Yeah. Anyway, thank you guys for sticking around to the end of the video. And if you have, I have today's sign of the day for you, and it's forever. Now, um, I used to think forever was this. That's what I was taught. However, I just learned today on the app that I use to learn sign language that forever, you take the tip of your index finger to your head, then you face it out, take the Y, and push it forward. So forever. And I'm so glad I learned that. I was doing it wrong. But I might not have been doing it wrong. If somebody wants to fact check me and see if I was doing it wrong, be glad to. I appreciate the feedback. I appreciate any other feedback y'all have to give as well. Remember, be sure to like, comment, and subscribe to get more content in the future. Thank you all so much for sticking around, and I hope you have a blessed day.